So Lauren came to me, a beautiful, driven, hard-working mama, and she is also a teacher and had just had a baby, wanted to drop some baby weight. I'm sure a lot of you out there can relate to her. So this was not her first rodeo with a coach. She has worked with many coaches in the past, but she's going to tell you a little bit about why our journey together has been different than anyone else she's worked with before.
I think we're on week 17 or 18. And it's been awesome. I've worked with probably at least 3 or 4 other coaches in the past, and I've had success with all of them, but after I stop working with them is when I struggle. And Kelly's different because I know that when we're done together, that I'm going to be okay. Because a reason why I chose Kelly is, first of all, she's so knowledgeable. You can tell that she really, really cares about her clients and their success. And she's not just putting a Band-Aid on something to get them to a short-term goal. Like, she wants to teach you how to eat for life.
Lauren had seen success in the past working with other coaches. There was never an issue about whether or not she could reach her goal. She had just never worked with anyone who taught her how to sustain her results long after the coaching process ended, how to keep the results that she achieved long term for the rest of her life. The piece of the puzzle that was missing for Lauren with every coach she had worked with in the past was the education behind her individual body, the food that she was eating to fuel her lifestyle, and the why behind what she was doing every step of the way, and the reason that that specific process was going to get her to her desired goal.
People can do something for a short amount of time pretty easily, but it's the long term that a lot of people struggle with, and I know that I struggled with that. And we've been working on it, and there were times that I had to tell her, like, oh my God, I didn't track it all this week because blah, 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 or I totally ate this, I went crazy with this, or whatever. And she's like, listen, that's gonna happen, and that's okay. But it's so nice to have someone who's not gonna make you feel bad for, like, not only eating chicken and broccoli and rice at every meal. Like, I don't want to live like that. And Kelly teaches you that you don't have to live like that. Like, I love that she loves food because I do, and it's nice to have someone who can relate to that and is not going to make you feel bad about that. Like, eat the right things at the right times and work out and do the things that you need to do.
Lauren never struggled while following a plan. And maybe you are just like her, where you feel like as long as you have a coach in place and that accountability and a structured plan, you will thrive. But she was never taught how to apply what she was doing to her everyday life. She didn't know how to live life while eating well and while putting her new, but she was never taught how to apply what she was doing to her everyday life, how to live her life the way that she wanted, eat the foods that she wanted, eat the foods that she enjoyed. When that plan went out the window and something was going down with her beautiful kids or her career or just life got in the way, she didn't know how to adjust what she was doing to still move forward in her goals, to still put her health going down with her beautiful kids or her career or just life got in the way. She didn't know how to adjust what she was doing to still move forward in her goals, to still put her health at the forefront, and to still make progress in her program. She never left working with a coach feeling like she had the tools to be successful on her own.
So it was really cool to kind of just count protein, and then I could do what I want with the other macros and not really pay attention for a while I was getting used to it, and I liked that a lot. And then we implemented, I forget if we implemented carbs or fat next, and then finally she gave me all of them. So we did that, then I did a little cut, And then now I've been reverse dieting for the last maybe 4 or 5 weeks. And obviously I love that because my carbs are going up, but not only that, my weight is going down. And not just my weight, but my fat. You can see in the pictures.
Because we didn't rush the process and we've been learning step by step along the way how her body's responding to every single thing that we are doing, we've set her up and built solid foundations for her success in her fat loss phase, but also in her reverse diet that followed to ensure that she sustained the results that we saw when she was dieting and we didn't put on any unnecessary fat gain or weight gain through her reverse. She's been upping her carbs every single week and still seeing weight loss. Who doesn't want that?
I love when she texts you, like, she gets as excited as we do when we see progress for ourselves. Like, that is so awesome to have someone who shares your excitement and shares your wins. That's so important as a coach, I think, to really care about your clients and not make them feel bad when they don't, when they have an off week. And I have had a few off weeks. Like, who hasn't? You know, women go through different things and their body isn't always like, lose. It's hard. But she's not like, oh, okay, you didn't lose this week. Let's cut. Like, that's not her go-to. And this is something that I've heard so many times and it's been very hard for me to do, but like, trust the process. And with Kelly, I trust her so much that I have been, and I've been seeing so much more success.
While working one-on-one with me as a nutrition client, you get massive amounts of communication and accountability. You are never going through this journey alone. We celebrate your progress and your wins together. We tackle any barriers that you encountered and we troubleshoot how best to move through those barriers for future progress. And when life shows up, and life happens, because it always will, we dig into why, what happened, and how you can better prepare and react next time to see even more continued progress.
I've never worked with anyone this long and I haven't seen this prolonged success. And I know that I'm going to be able to do this. Like, she has given me the tools that I'll be able to do this on my own. And like, it's a journey. It's not, it's not going to happen like this to get to where I want, but I'm getting there. I'm starting to see the definition back. And that makes me really happy. And I couldn't be more happy with working with Kelly, and she's just a doll. She's so motivating. She truly cares. And if anyone is debating working with her, I mean, I'm sure there's tons of good coaches out there, but I don't think there's anyone that can offer you what she can. Like, she's so dedicated to her clients. She will give you anything. I'll text her the weirdest things at the most random times, and she gets back to me. And yeah, I'm super happy, and I don't think I would have been able to achieve this success, definitely not on my own, but even with a lot of other coaches, because sometimes they make you feel bad for not following exactly. And this, you have freedom. She actually responds to your stress, your sleep. Like, she knows how important that is and how it affects your progress. And like, that is part of the goal. It's not just what you're eating and how much you're working out. And I think that is huge, and it speaks volumes about her knowledge and her interest and how much she cares about your success. I don't know anyone else who has done something like that for me, where they actually say, okay, instead of just working out, why don't you try this, that, for stress, for sleep, XYZ. So that's really awesome. And she's just super patient about it all. Like, she's not in a rush. She's not in a hurry for you to lose 5 pounds in 1 week. Like, she's just smart and badass and knows her stuff. And I just love her.